All right, so what's going on, people, YouTube people? Today is Monday. It's weird because my days normally start on like a Sunday now, but today we in the gym, of course, and we have more bench focus session. I think I got a couple of moderately heavy singles. I think it's like RPE 7 or 8, and then we got it followed by some back downs, trap bar, and then a lot of bro accessories. And if you guys aren't already, I definitely suggest you guys get some like BioFreeze and Tiger Balm. Definitely helps like warm up my elbows, warm up my shoulders, everything like that. Because sometimes, and plus it's a little cold in the gym, but sometimes you just feel a little achy, and just having that extra kick to your muscles, to your joints, that helps a little bit better. So we're gonna get warmed up for that, and hopefully I can move some weight today. Not saying that I'm feeling fatigued from the previous day, but I can definitely tell that I moved some weight the other day. So we're gonna see what's up with this session, and hopefully we move some weight. So all right, so what's going on, my people, my YouTube people? Shout out to you for watching this video. Go ahead and give it a like, a thumbs up, share it, all that good stuff. I didn't really want to talk about cues and tips this time around. I just wanted to talk about the mentality when it comes to training, and you know, how I feel about it, and my thought process when it's time to train. Or maybe I might not be feeling the best, but basically the way I think about it is, one, it's your job, and you know, this is not a job that you necessarily have to do. No one's forcing you to train. Nobody's forcing you to feel beat up. A lot of times we do this for leisure, we do this for ourselves, we do this as an outlet, or we do it for fun. And for me, like, I'm just learning to show so much gratitude and show so much appreciation for all the progress that I've been able to make, you know, throughout these years. Because, you know, I could die tomorrow, or I could get hurt tomorrow, and it's like, you know, a lot of times we might go into a training session and we might feel really tired, or we might be kind of upset from something that happened the previous day, or just something that's upsetting this period. And I gotta realize, like, this is the chance for you to use all that energy, whether it be negative energy from that stuff happening, or you could just be in an awesome mood, and this is a way that you can disperse that energy. You know, that's how I think about it. Like, I'm so grateful to be able to do this and be making progress. I'm so happy to fail, because, you know, it's just another thing that I can work on. And especially with bench press, because your boy used to struggle, but that 405 man kind of clean. Oh, that boy lines like some lines. But anyways, yeah, man, it's crazy how, like, just showing gratitude and going into a training session with the intent of completing your workout, or, you know, you learn something new and you want to implement it, you know, fixing the minor issues. Maybe you need to get a little bit tighter, or you maybe need to try this cue. That's the kind of stuff that I think about. Like, I can always make progress, and if I give 100% effort, if I don't just go through the motions, because we go through the motions with everyday life, and I'm not going into the training session just to feel like I'm just doing stuff. Like, everything has a purpose, everything has an intent, and it feels awesome to go into each session mentally prepared to give it 100%. And so that's something that I hope that you guys can learn to implement for yourselves, because once you realize that everything has a purpose inside and outside of training, you realize that there's a lot less pressure on you to do good. There's a lot less pressure for you to make those huge strides and leaps that you're trying to do. So hopefully that didn't sound too like weird to y'all. I hope y'all got that. So hopefully that helps. Somebody eventually they're gonna comment on it and be like, whose playlist? All right, what's going on, YouTube people? So it's funny that I'm about to do this. I normally don't train consecutive days in a row, but when it comes to something like this, you kind of want to manage your stress and your fatigue and your rest and your food. You want to like just monitor all those things. And just because I didn't have to work a long shift today, and I don't feel as beat up, I'm like, yo, I could squeeze in an extra training session, and I didn't want to miss the chance to train at my old gym, Strength Empire, and so probably gonna go over there. And the session is not too strenuous. If anything, I can hit my main movements and really bro out kind of hard. But yeah, man, something that will help you a lot is if you can kind of figure out how long it takes for you to recover between sessions and how long it recovers for you to recover for each lift. And so yeah, so what are we about to do? About to get ready for the gym. Like, you know how you gotta fire fit. Like, you can't just go to the gym. Like, you can't just throw anything on. Like, you gotta be somewhat color coordinated. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some fly socks on. And so that's what we finna do, because I want to make sure I'm working out in style. So I think I got SSB squats and some close grip, and it should go fine. I'm hoping it goes fine, and we about to find out. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Whoa, what'd you forget? I got two if you want to use it. Yes. Yo, guess where I'm at? You see where I am? See where I am? See where I am? See where I am? Alright, so we're gonna get warmed up. We're gonna get started. And I haven't decided how I'm gonna do this video yet, but I'm assuming that when it's time to do the video, that I'm already know what I'm about to try to do with the video. So we're gonna do what it do. What it do. Yes, like very fast. Hang on, bro. There you go. It makes it down. He's there to help hand it out to you. Alright, so give him 3, 2, 1. He'll help it hand it out to you. Grip. That's grip. It's a grip. There you go. Hang on. Come on. Yep. There you go. Yo. Okay, so just finished the SSB squats up, and the SSB is not like a main squat day. It's more like I think this will be my second squat session, and I have another one towards the end of the week, and it's like heavier. The intensity is pretty high, but I normally love SSB days because I said it weird. I normally love SSB days because I feel like it involves my whole body, my lower back, and I just feel like it's a good variation of squat, and it's really helped me feel a lot more confident in my regular squat because it's a lot harder and it reinforces the way that I squat already. I really pitch forward a lot, and it's because my femurs are long and I have to really focus on sitting back so I can hit depth, and I feel like the SSB helps me really work in that range of motion. And plus all the bigger, like the Dan Greens, the Kevin Oaks, shout out to Kevin if you, for some reason, you decide to scroll past this video and you watch it. But yeah, always had a love for SSB squats, and they always help. So I think we got close grip bench off of one board. I think it's like 5s. So it's not gonna be like this session is pretty chill. Like I probably shouldn't have even taken that much caffeine, but you know, you love caffeine and that joint make you feel good. And plus I just came off a deload, so I'm gonna take caffeine every chance I get. But my next main session is probably be like 2 days. I don't know when y'all gonna see this, but now we're gonna head over to close grip. So nah, what's going on, guys? So I know people were asking me about my warm-up, so I wanted to share that with you guys. So first thing I do, I see how I feel. Normally I know that my rhomboid's pretty tight, my lats are pretty tight, rear delts, teres major, it's pretty tight. So I get a lacrosse ball, something small, something precise, and I go through the different ranges of motion, and you see the face of grimace. You see your boy's in pain, because that joint be hurting, man. Like, it shouldn't feel good, and you just breaking up all that scar tissue so that you can move freely. And I know that if I cannot squeeze my shoulder blades, if I can't retract super hard, then I know something's wrong. After this is what's important. After you're foam rolling and you're loosening everything up and you're doing lacrosse ball, you want to activate. So it's kind of defeating the purpose if you just foam roll and you don't do anything to let that muscle know, hey, it's time to work. Hey, I need you to do something. And so super lightweight, tricep extensions, bicep curls, face pulls, and every rep I'm making sure that I can feel what's going on. I don't want to just be doing it just to do it. Everything needs to have intent. I'm making sure that all the muscles that I'm about to use for bench press are moving and firing the way I need them to. The shoulder distraction, put it like between your pec and your shoulder, and just go through like big ranges of motion. And after like 30 reps, you could go across your chest too. After 30-40 reps, you'll feel like a bunch of blood just fill up that shoulder capsule. And that's actually a good warm up to do before squats, especially if you do low bar, because sometimes I know my shoulders and my elbows are killing me. And so first of all, shout out to me, because my bench has been like moving, and I'm super duper proud of myself, because bench is one of those lifts that I've really been struggling with. And to be able to do close grip, I'm doing it one board. I got 5s with 325. To be doing close grip with over 300 pounds for reps is pretty awesome. And I'm taking these bench gains day by day. But what has helped me the most lately with my bench press is how I'm thinking about doing it. So instead of pushing the weight up, I'm holding on to the weight and I'm pushing myself down into the bench. I'm not pushing the weight up, I'm pushing myself down into the bench. So what I mean by that is, you ever do a leg press? Your legs are the only thing that's moving, and when the weight gets heavier, you push against the pad harder. You don't necessarily push against the weight harder. If you think about it, go do the movement. If you're by leg press, go do it. Put a decent amount of weight on there, and you'll see what I mean. And that's kind of how you want to think about the bench press. You want to think about it as your upper back is tight, everything, lower body's tight, your glutes are squeezed, everything's flexed, triceps flexed, you're rolling the bar out. And mind you, you guys should be bracing before you take the weight out of the rack, whether you're getting a handoff or not. You want to brace, because that's going to help you get stable before you actually get the weight in your hands. Same thing with squat. Y'all should be bracing before you unrack the bar, and then again before you squat. And so you want to push into the bar. You want to bring your chest to the bar as you roll it to your chest, and you want to violently push yourself against the bench pad. So hopefully that might help. I think that's a good way to think about doing it, and I suggest you give it a try. Let me know how that goes. Accessories were like the belt squats. I think it was like around 75 pounds of band tension, the inverted rows, the seal rows, the 3-second negative pull-ups, and lateral raises, like at an angle for that greater range of motion. And shout out to Ryan for giving me sets of 40 on front plated raises, because that's like OD. But if it's gonna make me strong, you know, I'm with it. I'm with the shit. So hey, if you at this point in this video, shout out to you, because you kind of care, like you with it. And can I call y'all muscle men? And if women, you watching this, muscle women, there's nothing like over masculine about being a muscle woman. Like, it's okay. So shout out to my muscle men and women for tuning in and watching this video. If you like the video, of course, you know to like the video, comment, like, share, subscribe. Maybe comment some things that you would like to see in the upcoming videos. Again, I'm doing this for not only for me to see this, keep myself accountable, but I want you guys to see how a normal person gets down. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I'm 100% normal because I'm strong, but you know, I like long walks on the beach, and I like red apple ale. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get turned. But hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love.